Namaskaram, ladies and gentlemen. This is C.S. Sudarshan. Hope you are killing it in your studies. Let me ask you one single question. Anyways, exam is happening 2 months down the line, right? CA, inter, final, whatever it is, or CMA, whatever it is. Are you sitting? How many hours a day are you sitting and studying? Tell me. Normally, since its exam is there in 2 months, normally on an average, minimum to minimum 10 hours students will be there. 10 to 12 hours you are sitting. Or like minimum 8 to 12 hours you are sitting, right? 8 minimum, maximum 12 around. And how much time are you actually getting efficient time? You're sitting for 12 hours, but let me tell you, around 90 or 95 I can take it, 95 to 9 or 90 to 95% of students sitting 12 hours, they are only getting efficient time of 6 or 7 or maximum 8 hours. You are losing another 4 hours. And around 50 to 60% of students, when they're sitting 12 hours, they are getting efficient time of only half the time, 6 hours. This is the reality. I'll tell you one thing, and I'll talk about how can we improve the efficiency. So just like you saw in the thumbnail, getting 3 days work in one day, or at least getting 2 days work finished in one day. You're sitting 12 hours and you're getting only 6 hours. Then what is the point in sitting another 6 hours? You can enjoy that 6 hours, right? So if you can sit for 12 hours and get an efficient time of 11 hours or 10.5 hours a day, just think about the amount of task, amount of topics, amount of revisions you will be able to do till the exam. 100% you will clear. So this is one thing. You would have seen when the result comes, a lot of CS students saying, I've been sitting for 16 hours, 15 hours and studying, but I was not able to clear. Why? Because your efficient time is not there. Revision strategy, mistakes, everything is there. But this is one thing. I'll tell you my scenario. I'll give you the solutions. Wait. When I was doing my CA final, so 1 year prep I was giving. In the initial time, I was thinking, because my philosophy is eat, sleep, study, repeat. Done. I don't do any other things in a day. Because whenever I'm focused on one thing, I'll do that. But one day I had this philosophy, thinking that I was sitting for this much. But how many time, like I saw it on one YouTube video where one US guy, he was saying efficient time tracking, all these things. So I used one G-Shock, this top digital watch. And whenever I thought like I was sitting 16 hours, 15 to 16 hours a day, sitting, not efficient. So I tracked the efficient timing. Whenever I'm sitting and studying, I used to track the efficient timing. Like the moment I started overthinking, or like 2 minutes after that, I'll stop the timer. I was overthinking, so I'll reduce 2 minutes. Stop the watch for 2 minutes. Like that, if I go to the washroom, I'll reduce 2 minutes. Like if I go to drink water, I'll reduce that exact time. I'll only count the time that I'm actually studying. 16 hours is sitting at, and I was only getting 7 to 8 hours of efficient timing. Then I realized I need to improve this efficient timing, because overthinking takes a lot of timing. Then getting distracted with other things takes a lot of time. So what is this deep work? What is the solution? That time I used to read this, I heard about this book called Deep Work. I read this, but how to implement that in CA, that is a game. And deep work book philosophy is different, and deep work implementing it in CA is completely different. I'll give you, see, the solution is very simple. Lot of things may be there distracting you. Overthinking is one reason. Feeling tired all the day. You slept, because yesterday one student texted me. He sleeps more than like 8-9 hours a day. And still he feels, because he is living the perfect life. He is doing exercise, he is hitting the gym, he is sleeping 8 to 9 hours a day, doing meditation, and still feeling so much tired. And no other health problems also. What is it? I gave him the solution that I will make a separate video. I know a lot of you are going through this problem, because I have gone through this problem. I know that. That's separate video. But understand this. For deep work, just do one thing. If you are studying for 12 hours, I'll take the case of 12 hours. That is average for most. 12 hours sitting. Break it into 3-hour blocks of 4 slots. 3 hour study time into 4 slots a day. That comes to 12 hours. Right? Just look at me. I'll give you the simple idea how to do it. 3 hour into 4 slots is equal to 12 hours you are getting efficiently. Now you have 2 months left for the exam. Because we cannot do suddenly tomorrow onwards 12 hours of full focus. That's never going to happen, bro. Let's be practical. What we can do. What I want to do is every day, let's take a basic timetable, because tomorrow I'll make a video on how to do the timetable, like how to make proper timetable, because there are a lot of students having that problem. But today, let's take an average timetable. Like student wakes up at 6 a.m. in the morning. So 6 to 9 a.m. comes your first deep work slot, deep work slot number 1. And in this slot, and the next timing, the next time around comes from around like 1 hour break he'll be taking. So 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. that is another slot. Then 2 p.m. to 2, 3, 4, 5 p.m. is another slot. Then 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. is another slot. You have done 12 hours of study, sleep at 9, then 1 hour of here all I have put 1 hour break in between everything. Right? 1 hour break in between everything. You are waking up at 6 a.m. You can sleep at around 10, 11 at night, right? More than happy enjoyment you are getting. But this is slot number 2, this is slot number 3, this is slot number 4. Let me tell you one thing. A lot of people will say study theory in the morning. Okay, whatever you want, do it. But just for implementing this deep work slot alone, first slot of your day, for the first week, that is first week from July 1 to July 7, 8. That first week is coming. First week, in this slot you do the deep work. Only in this slot. Other slots you just do. I'll tell you what is deep work. And in week 2, this is week 1. And in week 2, you do both these slots, week 2. And in week 3, you do 3 slots. And by week 4, that is by end of July, you'll be getting, when you're studying 12 hours of deep work. Minimum to minimum, you'll be getting 10.5 hours. And what do you mean by deep work? Simple as that. What does this deep work mean? It simply means that sitting for you moment you wake up at 5:45 a.m. You want to go washroom, whatever you want, you do it. Come, immediately sit onto the table. Start studying. Just have a water bottle with you. Keep your phones, all those damn things away. 3 hours, not even going for a washroom break. Like that is the level I used to do. But if you want washroom is something that is different. But no other breaks, not talking to your parents, nothing, no food, no coffee, no tea. If you want to have a coffee, in the moment you sat on your table, 3 hours, like after 35-40 minutes, you just wake up and stretch yourself and sit for your back. That is the only thing, back and neck. But other than that, you are not going out of your room. You are not going to take a cup of coffee, not going to take a cup of water, not going to take a snack, nothing. It's pure focus on your book. 3 hours, mentally train yourself that I'm going to work hard. 3 hours of deep work. When you're sitting for 3 hours, 2.5 hours, not 2.5, 2 hours, 50 minutes, you need to be efficient like that. Focusing only on studies, nothing else. If you want to have a cup of coffee, bring it with you when you have started studying at 6 a.m. 5:40, 5:50, bring one coffee with you. And when you are studying, you drink. Not even standing and going out. No. That level of focused work. Focus yourself, like deep work. That because you have to train your mind in that way. Because if you are not doing deep work, I'll tell you what is happening in your life. You started studying at 6 a.m. Okay, 7:30 a.m. You studied for 1 hour. Okay, fine. 7 o'clock, 7:30, your mom calls you for breakfast. You will have breakfast. Then like 30-40 minutes of scrolling or whatever, phone or friends will call. Then another 2-3 hours, sometimes you may sit. In that also, you are not fixing it. I'm not asking to fix a timetable, just 3 hour slots of 4 days. Just 3 hours, 4 slots a day. Done. Week 1, do deep work only in the first slot. Other slots, like in the week 1, when you are doing this deep work, this work, the other slots you do it normally, like you are doing it now. If you want like 1 hour breaks or whatever you take. But in the week 2, do 2 deep work slots. Week 3, do 3 deep work slots. And by the week 4, whatever you are studying, you will be fully focused on deep work. No mobile, nothing. If you want to have, when you are studying, if you have a doubt, you want to watch on YouTube, no, skip that question, do the next question. You will look at YouTube to take phone after 9 a.m. Because I have put 1 hour gap in between everything. Here 10 a.m., 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. is a gap. Then 1 to 2 is a gap. Everywhere you have put 1 hour gap. And at the end of the day, I also put 2 hour gap. You only need 7 hours of sleep maximum. Don't more than that. 7 is also too much. Let's leave it. But you can sleep. Sleep is your thing. I don't know. So 2 hours of gap is there. Whatever you want, you do it every single day. When you are studying, be professional. This is what I'm saying. Simple as that. You have any doubts about deep work, write it in the comment box. I will explain it. Because I don't know how many of you guys understood what I meant. So, and anything. So, if you are ready to take up this routine. Because if you are feeling, if you used to, like the initially when I told, you're sitting for 12 hours and getting only very less efficiency, and today onwards, tomorrow onwards, just take 1 day break today, and at the end of, not one break, tonight, plan it, deep work it, do it. And in the deep work slots, for initially to getting used to it, do practical questions only here. And don't keep any timer, all these things with you. No. Rough timing, 6 o'clock you are sitting, right? 9 o'clock, you have a clock right in your room. Look at the clock. And around 9 o'clock, don't, because this Pomodoro technique, people say, it's like bullshit, bro. Pomodoro technique of like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. This is also Pomodoro deep work. But Pomodoro for 3 hours. Because in CA, inter final, whatever the hell it is, if you want to study a subject, the moment you open it and just read the basic or one concept itself will take you 30 minutes. Then what is the focus of 25-minute focus and break of 10 minutes? No. You have to train your brain to sit for 3 hours and do it like this. This is also Pomodoro for 3 hours. Not use this 25 minutes, 30 minutes technique, it won't work. Yeah, people will say focus will only be like that. You cannot focus more than 25 minutes. That is correct. You deep work for 3 hours. After 25 minutes studying, your brain will go somewhere. Yes, but bring it back, because thinking it will go. But no other distractions, right? All distractions like mobile, all the other things we have cut. Thinking sometimes when you are sitting for 3 hours, it will go. 20 minutes something, you will think about something, but bring it back and focus. 3 hour, 3 hour, 3 hour, 4 slots done, khatam. More than enough. Understand this and implement this. So for all the students who are planning to implement this, in the comment box, just put a hashtag and deep work. That's it. Just put a hashtag and deep work, because I just want to know and how you felt this video. Are you gonna using this technique? Or what are the other problems about which you want me to make a video? Write it down in the comment box. I'll do it. So if you are new to this channel and if this video was helpful and new to you, just kindly just give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. This is all what I request. So tomorrow onwards, every alternate day video will be coming in our channel till your exams. I'll also talk about other problems that is affecting you. That is, you are feeling tired all the time. Why is it? Why is it? Why maybe it? Because I know, I've gone through all of this. I've researched all about this. You're sleeping well, you're hitting the gym, hitting the gym, whatever, doing physical exercises, good food, everything, but still you're tired. Why? There's only 2 reasons for that. I know that. I'll make one video on that. Bro, you're studying for 1 hour and like 30 minutes after you're feeling tired, right? This happens, everyone. I know that. So similar videos will be coming. Any problem you are having, write it down in the comment box. I'll make video. That's it. Bye-bye. See you.